Hello everyone. This is Kali Linux, which is one of the Linux distributions commonly used for cybersecurity and testing purposes. Today we are going to see some basic Linux commands in a simple and practical way so that you can understand and start using them immediately in your daily practice. Now let us start with basic navigation commands. The first command is pwd, which means print working directory. This command shows your current location. Inside the system, for example, it may display a path like home user documents, which helps you understand where you are working. Next command is ls, which lists all files and folders in the current directory. If you want more detailed information, you can use ls-l, which shows permissions, file size, owner, and modification date. You can also use ls-a to display hidden files, which is very useful in cybersecurity, because attackers sometimes hide malicious files, starting with a dot to avoid detection, so security analysts must always check hidden files. Then we have seed, which means change directory. You can move into a folder by typing seed, followed by the folder name, for example seed downloads. If you want to go back one directory, you can use seed ... and if you want to go directly to your home directory, you can simply type seed. In real-world scenarios, while investigating a compromised system, you may need to move between log directories, configuration folders, and user data, so mastering navigation commands is very important. Now let us move to file management commands. mkdir is used to create a new directory, for example mkdir project. This is useful for organizing your work or creating folders for tools and reports. Touch is used to create a new file, for example touchnotes.txt or touchscript.sh. cp is used to copy files or directories from one location to another, for example cpnotes.txt backup.txt. This helps in creating backups before making changes. mv is used to move files or rename them, for example mv oldname.txt newname.txt, or moving files into another directory. rm is used to delete files, for example rmtemp.txt. Be very careful with this command, because deleted files cannot be easily recovered, and attackers may use rm to remove evidence after an attack. To remove directories, you can use rm-r followed by the folder name. These commands are widely used in cybersecurity for organizing tools, creating payloads, storing logs, and cleaning unwanted data during testing and analysis. Now let us learn how to view and analyze file contents, which is very important in security analysis and incident response. cat command is used to display the full content of a file, for example catnotes.txt. less command is used to view large files one page at a time, making it easier to read long log files without overwhelming the screen. Head command shows the first few lines of a file, and tail command shows the last few lines, for example taillogs.txt. You can also use tail-flogs.txt to monitor logs in real time. This is extremely useful for detecting attacks such as repeated login, failures, brute force attempts, or suspicious access patterns as they happen. Another powerful command is grep is used to search for specific words or patterns inside files, for example grep failed logs.txt or grep errorsystem.log. This command helps security analysts quickly find suspicious entries inside huge log files, which may contain thousands or millions of lines. In real-world cybersecurity operations, log analysis is one of the most important tasks, and combining commands like grep tail and less can significantly speed up investigation. Now let us understand file permissions, which is a core security feature in Linux systems. Linux uses three types of permissions: read, write, and execute, and these permissions are applied to three categories: owner, group, and others. You can view permissions using ls-l and modify them using chmod, for example chmod 755 script.sh. You can also use chown to change file ownership, which is useful when managing multiple users in a system. Proper permission management is very important in cybersecurity because it prevents unauthorized users from accessing or modifying sensitive files and helps protect system integrity. Misconfigured permissions are one of the most common vulnerabilities, and attackers often exploit them to gain higher privileges. Now let us explore some useful system and network commands that are frequently used in cybersecurity. Who am I shows the current logged-in user, which helps you understand your privilege level. Ifconfig or IP shows network interface details, including IP address, which is useful in network troubleshooting and analysis. Ping is used to check connectivity between systems and helps identify network availability issues. Netstat or SS shows active network connections and open ports, which helps in detecting suspicious communication or unknown services running in the system. PS command shows running processes, and top command displays real-time system performance including CPU memory and running tasks. You can also use kill command to stop suspicious or malicious processes running in the system. These commands help security professionals monitor system activity, detect anomalies, and respond to threats effectively. Now let us connect Linux with ARI in cybersecurity. ARI is transforming cybersecurity by automating detection analysis and response tasks. Instead of manually checking logs and system activity, ARI models can process large amounts of data quickly and accurately. For example, ARI systems can use Linux commands like cattail grep and ps to collect system data, and then analyze it to detect anomalies such as unusual login attempts, abnormal traffic patterns, unknown processes, or suspicious behavior. ARI can also learn from past attack data and improve its detection capability over time, making it more powerful than traditional rule-based systems. In advanced environments, ARI is integrated with Linux servers to provide continuous monitoring, automated alerts, and intelligent threat response without human intervention. Once a threat is detected, ARI can automatically respond by blocking IP addresses, stopping malicious processes, isolating affected systems, or notifying administrators instantly. This combination of Linux and ARI makes cybersecurity faster, smarter, and more efficient compared to traditional methods. Before we conclude, let us also understand one important concept in practice, which is consistency and hands-on learning. Many beginners only read commands, but do not practice them regularly. However, in real scenarios, you will be required to quickly analyze systems, find issues, and respond using these commands, so daily practice is very important. Try using virtual machines or lab setups to safely test and improve your skills. In addition to basic commands, it is also important to understand how these commands work together in real scenarios. For example, during a security investigation, you might use ls to list files, seed to navigate into log directories, tail to monitor logs in real time, and grep to filter suspicious activity. This combination of commands helps you quickly identify issues and take action. Another important skill is learning to read system behavior patterns over time, which becomes easier with regular practice and exposure to different environments. This part provides additional practical explanation about how commands are used step by step in real environments, where you open terminal, navigate folders, inspect logs, identify suspicious entries, and take action quickly. Using combinations of commands and repeated practice helps build confidence and speed in handling real scenarios. This part provides additional practical explanation about how commands are used step by step in real environments, where you open terminal, navigate folders, inspect logs, identify suspicious entries, and take action quickly. Using combinations of commands and repeated practice helps build confidence and speed in handling real scenarios. This part provides additional practical explanation about how commands are used step by step in real environments, where you open terminal, navigate folders, inspect logs, identify suspicious entries, and take action quickly. Using combinations of commands and repeated practice helps build confidence and speed in handling real scenarios. This part provides additional practical explanation about how commands are used step by step in real environments, where you open terminal, navigate folders, inspect logs, identify suspicious entries, and take action quickly. Using combinations of commands and repeated practice helps build confidence and speed in handling real scenarios. This part provides additional practical explanation about how commands are used step by step in real environments, where you open terminal, navigate folders, inspect logs, identify suspicious entries, and take action quickly. Using combinations of commands and repeated practice helps build confidence and speed in handling real scenarios. This part provides additional practical explanation about how commands are used step by step in real environments where you open terminal, navigate folders, inspect logs, identify suspicious entries, and take action quickly using combinations of commands and repeated practice helps build confidence and speed in handling real scenarios. Thank you.